Hal, why don't you, in less than 2 minutes, no, I want you to do it in less than 5 minutes. Quickly tell them your story from Brazil to here.
So, my name is Hal. I moved here from Brazil when I was 19 years old. I swam here. Yeah. Besides that, I did get arrested at the immigration. That's another story.
Didn't speak any English.
Didn't know any English at the time. I worked at a dairy as my first job.
What year was this?
2006. Christmas Day was my first day of work in the U.S. I woke up at 4 in the morning to go to a dairy.
Worked as a dairy bartender, didn't speak English, earned English, was a bartender.
Washed a lot of dishes, cleaned a lot of bathrooms in order to save some income to start buying real estate. And
slept in a barn on hay bales?
Yes, exactly. What I would like to share with you guys recently, like I told you guys, I worked for a dairyman as my first job here in the US. And last year I bought a 2-acre property in front of his house where I'm building my dream house. People think I did it on purpose. I did not. It was just a great piece of property. I just passed it. This is a true story. It happened to me. I found it while rollerblading to the neighborhood during pandemic. And it was a great piece of property. So that's kind of the short version of my journey here. When I was 23, I bought the first rental. Found it on Zillow. I don't come from money. I don't come from any education of my family. My mom is a housekeeper. Not anymore, thanks to me. Thanks to her. But the short version of it is I was 23. I saved some disposable income. I lived with my mom. I saved enough money. I bought a car. I grew up in Brazil. I never had anything. Bought a shiny yellow Camaro after the movie. After that, I had the same money in a shoebox. After I bought the Camaro, I paid cash for it because immigrants don't like to finance things. We pay cash for it. We don't know any better. And then I saved the same money. I had $42,000 in the shoebox, and I started looking around, and I landed on Zillow, and I started looking at property, rentals, etc. And I bought the first property, and life changed after that. Because I was working a whole week at the dairy to make $600. I was making $300 of that first rental passive while I was sleeping, so I wanted more of it, and I started buying more. I struggled for many years myself with doing everything myself. I was running the flipping, I was running the rentals, the investments, and then I was still out here selling houses. I was selling 100 houses a year. All me, with maybe a TC. And then about a year ago, almost a year now, I hired a full-time person to sit in my office, and it's a game changer for me. Like, that bought me so much time. Thanks to Brian, the coaching, because Brian is the one pushing me to make that hire. He goes, bro, take the jump. You should have done it 4 years ago. And I finally pulled the trigger on hiring her, and it's a game changer for me. It really, really helped and bought me a lot of the time that I was doing a lot of the tasks that I shouldn't be doing. Like you seem like to do it really well, you hire it out. I struggle with that. So, and I'm aware of it and I'm working on it. So I started with a full-time assistant, and now I just hired a VA to do outbound calls. That's also, I did that. And then I'm in the process of looking for a marketing person to handle all my marketing. And I'm gonna follow your Facebook so I can learn something.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, and you got the most positive, happiest, grateful man in the world. It's very hard to find Hal not smiling. It is very hard to not find him smiling, because this guy, and he's a very positive influence too, and an amazing, amazing leader too. And I just can't wait to see where it goes. It's just starting. I'll tell you right now, it's just starting. So
Thanks,
proud to have you here, man.
Thank you.
Proud to have you here. Yeah.